Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel Coding with Vishwa. If you are looking to master C program from scratch, you are in the right place. In our last video, we have covered introduction to C program and fundamentals of C program. If you have not watched it, go and watch it. Link is provided in the description. In today's video, we will see instructions and operators in C. We will understand different types of instruction used in C program and how various operators such as arithmetical, logical and bitwise operators work in C. Make sure to watch till end, and if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel for more C programming tutorial. Now let's begin the video. First we will see instructions in C. In C, an instruction is a command that tells the computer what to do. These instructions form a basic building block of a C program. Declaration instruction. It is used to declare a variable and define their data type before they are used in the program. This helps the compiler to allocate a memory for that variable. Next we have variable declaration. Variable declaration which defines the variable with a specific data type. For example, int x, where int is a data type and x is a variable. Next we have constant declaration, which is used to define a constant value which cannot be changed in the program, which can be defined as defined pi equal to 3.142. Hash defined keyword is used to define a constant variable. Now let us see with an example. In this example, we will see variable declaration and a constant declaration. First we will see variable declaration, in which we need to specify the data type and the variable, and next we need to assign the value. And next we use a printf statement to print that value. Printf %d comma x. Now let us try to execute it. After executing, we got 10 as an output. If you want to change this value, you can also change it. For example, x equal to 15. Now let us try to re-execute it. After executing, we got 15 as an output. In variable declaration, you can change the value of variable, but in constant you cannot change the value of a constant which is defined as hash defined pi 3.142. You cannot change the value of pi in this program. Now let us try to change the value pi equal to 3.11, and let us try to print it. Printf percentage of comma pi. Now let us try to execute it. After executing, we got an error that we cannot change the value of pi. But if we try it only without changing the value, then we will get an output that 3.142000 as an output. Assignment instruction, which is used to assign a value to a variable. It consists of two categories, in which first one is basic assignment. In this we will simply assign a value to a variable. Next we have compound assignment, in which we need to simplify and then assign a value to a variable. For example, x plus equal to 10, which is equivalent to x equal to x plus 10. First x plus 10 will be calculated and then the value will be assigned to the x. Now let us understand this with an example. First we will see a simple assignment in which we need to declare a variable int x. Next we will simply assign a value x equal to 5. Next we will try to print it, def %d comma x. Now let us execute it. After executing, we got 5 as an output. Now let us try to give compound instruction or compound assignment. For example, x plus equal to 10, and now let us try to execute it. We will got 15 as an output because previous value of x is 5, and next we added 10 to it. 10 plus 5, which is equal to 15. This can be also written as x equal to x plus 10. Now let us execute it. After executing, we got same output. Next we have expression instruction. It is a combination of operands and operator that produce a value. These are executed to perform calculation or evaluation in a program. It contains 6 categories, which are arithmetic expression. It is used to perform the mathematical operation. Next we have relational expression, which is used to compare two values. Next we have logical expression, which is used to perform logical operation on boolean values. Next one is assignment expression, which is used to assign a value to a variable. Next we have increment and decrement expression, which is used to increase or decrease the value of variable by 1. At last we have conditional expression, which is the compact form of if-else statement. About all these we will discuss in the next part of this video. Next we have input output instruction. It is used to read value from the user and give them back output. Input instruction, which consists of scanf, which is used to read a formatted data from the user. Next we have getChar, which is used to read a single character from the user. Next we have output instruction, in which printf, which is used to display a data in the formatted way. Next putChar, which is used to print a single character to the console. At last we have puts, which outputs a string followed by a new line character. At last we have control flow instruction. It determines the order in which the statements are executed in C program. These instructions change the normal execution flow based on the condition, loop, or a function call. It consists of 6 categories, in which first one is conditional statement. These allows the program to make decision based on the condition. Next we have switch statement. It is used for handling multiple potential values of variable. It provides more effective alternative for if else. Next we have loops. It is used to run a set of code for multiple times. Next we have break statement, which is used to exit from the loop or a switch statement. Next we have continue statement, which is used to skip the current iteration of the loop and move to the next iteration. At last we have goto statement, which is used to jump to the specific part of the program. About these all instructions we will discuss in the upcoming videos. Now let us discuss operators in C. Operators in C are symbols that perform operation on variables and values. Now let us see some of the types of operators in C, in which first one is arithmetic operation, which is used to perform mathematical operations such as addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and modulus on two variables. Now let us understand about these all with an example. To understand arithmetical operators, first we need to declare two variables, int x, which is equal to 15, and y, which is equal to 10. Now let us declare another variable, int sum, which is equal to x plus y. Now let us try to print it out. Printf %d comma sum. Now let us try to execute it. After executing, we got 25 as an output. Next let us try to find subtraction of this number by changing the symbol, and let us execute it again. After executing, we got as an output. Now let us try to find multiplication of these two numbers. Now let us execute it again. After executing, we got 150 as an output, which is the product of 15 and 10. Now let us try to divide 15 by 10. After dividing 15 by 10, we will get minus 1 as an output. Now let us try to find the remainder of this division. To find remainder, we will use percentage or modulus symbol. Now let us try to execute it. After executing, we got 5 as an output. Next we have relational operators, which are used to compare two values and return 0 or 1. It is used in conditional statement. It consists of 6 main operators. They are equal to, not equal to, greater than, less than, greater than or equal to, and less than or equal to. About this we will discuss in the program. To check relational operators, we need to declare two variables, which are x equal to 10 and y, which is equal to 20. Next we use printf statement. Printf %d comma x equal to y. If the value of x is equal to y, then the output will be 1, else it will be 0. In this example, the value of x and y are different, so we will get 0 as an output. Let us try to execute it. After executing, we got 0 as an output. If we change the value of y to 10 and re-execute it, we will get 1 as an output, which is true. Now let us try to use not equal to symbol. It will give 1 when x and y value are not equal, and give 0 when they both are equal. In this example, a value of x and y are equal, then we will get 0 as an output. So you can see here. Now let us try greater than symbol and execute it. After executing, we got 0 as an output because both the values are equal. Now let us try to change the value of x to 15 and execute it. After executing, we got 1 as an output because 15 is greater than 10. Now let us change the symbol to less than and execute it. We will get 0 as an output because 15 is not less than 10. Now let us try greater than or equal to and execute it. We will get 1 as an output because x is greater than y. If we add x also as 10, then also output will be 1. Let us try to execute it. After executing, you can see that the output is 1. This is about relational operators. Next we have logical operators, which is used to perform logical operation between two variables, and these are also used in conditional statements. It consists of three categories or three types, in which first one is logical and, next we have logical or, and at last we have logical not. Let us try to understand with an example. To understand logical operators, we need to declare three variables: int x which is equal to 10 and y which is equal to 20 and z which is equal to 30, and let us use printf statement, printf %d comma, where we use x greater than y and y is greater than z. Here you can see x is greater than y, it is false, and in the AND operation, if any one of the condition is false, then the result will be 0. Now let us try to execute it. After executing, we got 0 as an output. If we try to change this symbol and execute it again, we got 1 as an output because x is less than y and y is less than z. Now let us try to execute it for r, and we will save it and execute it. We got 1 as an output. For r, if any one condition or both the condition are true, then the output will be 1. Now let us change this condition and try to execute it again. After executing, we got 1 as an output because y is less than z. This condition is true, and the compiler will not check this condition because if one condition becomes true in OR operation, then the result will be 1. Now let us try to use the not operator. Not operator is used to reverse the boolean value. For example, if we use not here, the condition will be false, and by using not operator we will get a result as 1. Now let us try to execute. Here you can see that the result is 1. If you remove this not operator from here and try to execute it, after executing we got 0 as an output. Next we have bitwise operators. Bitwise operators are used to perform operation on individual bits of an integer value that contains 6 operators, that are bitwise AND, bitwise OR, bitwise XOR, bitwise NOT, left shift and right shift. About this we will discuss in the program. Now let us understand bitwise operator. First we need to declare two variables, int x which is equal to 5 and int y which is equal to 3. And then now let us understand AND operation. int res which is equal to x and y. Now let us try to print the output. Printf percentage d comma res. Now let us try to execute it. After executing, you got 1 as an output because the compiler will convert the value of x which is equal to 5 into the binary code which is equal to 0101, and the binary code of 3 which is equal to 0011, and the compiler will perform AND operation between these two, and the operation, after performing operation, the result will be equal to 0001 because the AND will be equal to true when both the inputs are 1, otherwise it will be equal to 0. The value of this is 1, so the output will be 1. Now let us try to find the OR operation. Now let us declare another variable int res which is equal to x or y, and try to print it out. Printf percentage d comma res, and let us try to execute it. After executing, we got 7 as an output because when you perform OR operation between these two, you will get 0111 as an output because OR will be true when any one of the output is true. So the value we got as 7. Now let us comment it out. Next we try to find XOR, for which we declare another variable int res which is equal to x cap y. Print the result. Printf percentage d comma res, and try to execute it. After executing, we got 6 as an output because when you perform XOR operation between these two variables, you will get 0110 as an output because when XOR operation is performed between two variables, it will be equal to 1 when any of the input is 1. If both the inputs are same, then it will be equal to 0. Now let us remove this all, and now let us try to understand left shift, for which we need to declare two variable int a which is equal to 50 and b which is equal to 1, and let us declare another variable int res which is equal to a left shift b, and we will use printf statement. Printf percentage d comma res, and let us try to execute it. After executing, we got 100 as an output because when you use a left shift operator, then the value of 50 is multiplied by 2 by one time because the value of b is 1. If you replace the value of b by 2, then the value of a will be multiplied by 2 times, so the output will be 200. Now let us comment it out. Now let us try to understand the right shift, which is opposite of left shift. First we need to declare two variable int b which is equal to 1, and another variable int res which is equal to a right shift b, and let us try to print percentage d comma res, and now let us try to execute it. After executing, we got 25 as an output because in right shift the variable a is divided by 2 for one time because the value of b is 1. If you provide b the value of b as 2, then the value of a will be divided by 2 times by 2, so the output is 12.5 which is equal to 12. Next we have assignment operator, in which simple assignment which assigns the value to a variable. Next add and assign, it will perform addition and then assign a value to a variable. Next subtract and assign, it is similar to addition but it performs subtraction. Next we have multiply and assign. Next we have divide and assign. Next we have modulo and assign. let us understand about this all with an example. Now let us try to understand assignment operator, in which we need to declare one variable int x which is equal to 10. This is example for simple assignment. For add and assign, we need to give a syntax like x plus which is 10, and let us try to print it, printf percentage d comma x, and let us try to execute it. After executing, we got 20 as an output, because previous value of x was 10, and when we add another 10 to it, we will get 20 as an output. Now let us try to find x minus equal to 10, and let us print it again. Let us try to execute it. After executing, we got 10 as an output, because in this step the x will be equal to 20, and when you perform this operation, the 10 will be subtracted from this 20, and the result will be 10 again. Now let us comment it out, and next we have multiply and assign, for which we will use x star which is equal to 10, and let us try to print it out, printf percentage d comma x, and execute it. After executing, we got 100 as an output, because previous value of x was 10, and when you multiply 10 by 10, we will get 100. Now let us comment it out, and let us try divide and assign, for which syntax is x divide which is equal to 10, and let us try to print it out, printf percentage d comma x, and now let us try to execute it. After executing, we got 1 as an output, because previous value of x was 10. When you divide 10 by 10, the result will be 1. Now let us comment it out, and let us try modulo and assign, for which we use x percentage equal to 10, and let us use printf statement to print the result, printf percentage d comma x, and let us try to execute it. After executing, we got 0 as an output, because when you divide 10 by 10, there will be no remainder, so the output will be 0. Next we have unary operators in C, which consist of unary plus, unary minus, increment, decrement, and logical not. Let us understand with an example. First one is a unary plus. By default, all the variables which are declared are positive in nature. Now let us try with an example. Int a equal to plus 10, and let us try to print it out, printf percentage d comma x, percentage d comma a, and let us try to execute it. After executing, we got 10 as an output, because by default the plus will be given to the integer value a. Next we have unary minus, for which we need to give a equal to minus of a. Now the sign of a will be turned to minus. As you see, output is minus 10. If the first value of the a was also minus, then we can execute it and see. Then we get a plus 10, because minus into minus, that will be equal to plus. Then we have increment and decrement. Let us understand increment and decrement in detail. Our increment operator, for which we need to declare one variable int n which is equal to 10. There are two types of increment. First one is pre-increment, which is plus plus n. In this pre-increment, the value of n will be updated first, and the step will be executed. Next we have post increment. In this, the present step will be executed, and in the next step, the value of n will be get updated. Now let us try to print them both using printf percentage d comma plus plus n. Now let us try to execute it. After executing, we got 11 as an output, because in free increment the n value will be get incremented first, and next the printf statement will be executed. Now let us try post increment. After executing, you got 10 as an output because first the printf statement will get executed, and in the next step the n value will be get incremented. Let us try to print n value again. Printf %d comma n. Now let us try to execute it again. After executing, first we get 10, and in the next step we got 11 because in the 7th line the n get incremented and it will be printed in the next printf statement. Now let us comment it out. Next we have decrement operator, which also contain one number int n, which is equal to 10. Decrement also is categorized into two parts. First one is pre-decrement, next one is post decrement. It is also similar to increment. In pre-decrement the value will be decremented first and the step will be executed. In post decrement, after execution of the present step the value of n will be get decremented. Now let us try to print it out. Printf %d comma minus minus n. Now let us try to execute it. After executing, we got 9 as an output because in pre-decrement the value of n will be get decremented first and next the printf function will be executed. Now let us try post decrement. Now you can see that the value of n will be 10 because in post decrement the value of n will be decremented in the next step. Now let us try to print in the next step. Printf %d comma n. Now let us try to execute it. After executing, you can see that in first step the value of n will be 10 and in the next step the value of n will be get decremented and the result is 9. At last we have ternary operator, which is the compact form of writing if else statement. Now let us see the syntax of this. The syntax is condition question marks expression if true colon expression if false semicolon. Now let us understand with an example where we check the person is eligible for voting or not. First we will declare one variable int age, which is equal to 19. Next we give condition age greater than 18, then question mark printf can vote. Next we give colon and another printf statement, printf cannot vote. If this condition becomes true, then first printf will be get executed. If this condition becomes false, then second printf will be get executed. Now let us try to execute it. After executing, we got can vote as an output because the age is greater than 18. Now let us try with a small age. Let us try to execute it again. After executing, we got cannot vote as an output because the 10 is less than 18. This can be also written by using if else statement. About if else statement we will discuss in the next video. That's it for today's video. In the next video we will see conditional statements in C. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel and drop down the comment if you have any doubt. For complete notes, join to our Telegram channel whose link is provided in the description. Thanks for watching.